Happy summer, Sand Run Travel Travelers. Steve and Reg here for our June edition. And we are so glad to see the summer get started. I don't know about you, Reg, but I'm awfully ready for warm weather.
The only, I'm loving the warm weather, and with the rains coming, the only thing I'm not so happy with is the grass just keeps jumping up
Yeah, I
and
just ran
jumping
out
up.
and had to mow my front yard this morning uh, before it got to be hay. You know.
Yeah. So other than that, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the sunshine and summer, and if we run out of sunshine here, I know we can find some in the Caribbean.
And that's where we always go. Our favorite place in the world, running down to the Caribbean. Well, listen, guys, to get started, we've been doing this for about 6, 7 months where we give you kind of a general tour status. And guess what? Not much has changed. We wish we had kind of rule relaxations and casinos giving away promotional prizes, and nah, not going to happen. We've got
Not yet.
no, we got no casinos giving away stuff on the weekend, maybe a little bit during the week. We've got cruise lines still requiring vaccinations. They're increasing their capacity, but they're pretty much, you still got a test to get on them. So we don't have a real difference in what the general status is. So we're going to headlong right into some of the topics for today. And the first one we had on our list was talking about, I call them computer apps. They're actually phone apps anymore, with the casinos or with the resorts, with the cruise lines. What we're seeing, cruise lines are gone more and more to phone apps, and being able to handle them, sign in, do your documentation. We're going to Virgin Voyages in July. They want us to make all of our reservations using the phone apps. They really prefer you to do them before you get on board, especially with the restaurants. We can do hotel or excursion reservations with them. I know Carnival is heading that way with their onboard app, which used to just be what, talk to each other while you're on
Yep.
board.
Yep.
I just found out because I'm meeting my daughter in Disney uh, right before our cruise. I'm going to be required to learn how to use the Disney app on my phone. So, guys, get ready. I know our age group, and I'm in the senior group. Reg is just a simple senior right now.
Yeah, but we gaining ground.
And I know a lot of our generation is still a little reluctant to get comfortable with all this technology. Um, I'm going to tell you, find a kid, find a grandson, find a kid, or if you're traveling with Sand Run, talk to us. Talk to your travel agent if you're going somewhere, and really get comfortable with the computer apps on your phone.
Yeah, everything seems to be going electronic these days because of COVID. It allows them to not have that person-to-person contact. You can still get all the information that you need, but you can do it in the comfort of your own home on your own phone. So it the convenience is great, but it's still something that you have to go through to learn the system.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And in some ways, I wish it weren't so. In a lot of ways, I'm glad to see it. So I guess there's pros and cons to both things.
Hmm.
Like I said, a lot of folks our age are really reluctant to try to get with it. It is a little bit different for lifestyle, in a different part of your lifestyle that you've got to employ. Um, do your best, and try to just stay as calm as you can, and don't throw your phone in the water. You know,
Now you might need it for something else, so yeah, you probably want to hold on to it. It can be frustrating, and every now and then you'll log in and it won't log in because the system has shut down. And
Yeah,
it's not you, it's not the phone, it's just the whole system is down.
and
And you just have to wait a few minutes and the system will come back up and you'll still be able to do what you need to do.
yeah,
So just, be patient.
yeah, that's the word, Reg. Be patient and you'll be able to work your way through it. Um, what's on our list today? I just want to remind everyone we have now is not too early to start thinking about going on, getting away from here now that the weather is great. It's starting to get nice. But in February, it gets pretty crappy around Northeast Ohio. And we're going to Panama this year, do a partial transit through the cruise, through the locks. So join us for that. Start planning on it. Don't want to hear, oh my gosh, I'd love to go on, but I can't do it now. It's too late. Start thinking about it now. And then if you still want to get away for the summer, we're told, even though it's only a month away, we can still put people on our Dominican Days casino special. So get a hold of us. We'd love to add you.
Absolutely. For the Panama cruise, plan early, travel easy. Because the sooner you get your planning in, the easier it's going to be to make that move in the wintertime.
Yeah.
For the Dominican Days cruise, it may take a little bit more work, but you can still get in. We still have space. We still can get you loaded up. If you have offers from other casinos, get that to us. The casino group is returning their offers back pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
it's not like you got to wait a long time to know what kind of offer you're going to get from the cruise line.
I am been told if you qualify for an inside cabin right now, they are looking to try to help upgrade you because they're running out of insides for the cruise. I do know that. So get them in. We'll find out what we can do. And Reg has a big surprise. He just released it yesterday, I think. Tell us all about our upcoming day trip, which we decided to do, Reg.
Well, for June, we decided we're going to do a day trip and sip. And what it's going to do is we're going to go over to Prescott in Pennsylvania and enjoy a day after at the casino. And after we leave the casino, we're going to stop at Deer's Leap Winery for our dinner stop. And we're also going to do a wine tasting. So that's why we're calling it a trip and sip. The wine tasting is included in your fee for the day trip. Your dinner is on your own. Deer's Leap does have a pretty good dinner menu to pick from, and their wines are usually pretty good. We haven't had any problems with anyone saying they didn't like what they found there. So come join us. If you're interested, give me a call. 330-622-0975, and we will get you on our list to get everything we need to get the reservations in, and let's go have a great time at the end of the month.
What day are we doing that, Reg?
That's going to be Sunday, June 26th. We'll probably leave sometime between 8 and 9. Well, we haven't really got that down yet because it depends on where people are coming from as far as our starting time. But we will get that to you just as soon as we have taken a look at the list of people going to see where our pickups are going to be.
And I think you talked us into the fact since casinos aren't given anything, that's why we added the wine, the sipping for you on us. And I think we're going to provide, we'll call it a low grade continental breakfast, right?
Yeah. I think we might have some. We might sneak a Krispy Kreme donut in on you. You can go get your coffee on your own. We'll slip in a donut or two for you, and we'll get to the casino. You can get some lunch at the casino, and then we'll do our dinner stop on the way home. So we have a full day, and we're going to come home with full bellies.
And the casino's only a couple hours away. So we thought, well, the best we could do, we'll fill up the carbs with some with some good donuts this time rather than stop.
Yeah, and then we got some fun and games we'll do on
We
the bus,
always do.
as always, and so we'll have a good time with that. And who never know, you might be one of the winners that starts your day off with a little extra change in your pocket.
That'd be great. Wish we could do that, right?
Yeah.
We had some fun as far as what we just did. We just had a fantastic time on this recent Niagara Falls wine trip. Um, the weather finally
Oh, it was
was
gorgeous.
it was just gorgeous. I think that's the first time in what 15 years we've been going up to Niagara.
It's
It
been
was
a while since we had that kind of a weekend where everything just kind of fell in place. We could not have designed a better weekend if we had control of the weather ourselves.
no, no, and because of that, we were able to get everyone that wanted to go down. We got them down to the American side of the falls, plenty of time to take pictures, enjoy the views. And many people, I've been saying this, I've been going up to Niagara Falls with groups for probably close to 20 years. And I have tried to get people to understand that while the Canadian side is beautiful and much more developed, the American Falls, aside from the American Falls in the park, is really, really spectacular. And because of the weather, we were able to get folks down and enjoy that.
And well, the American side is a unique view because you're not dealing with so much commerce as you are dealing with
Right,
just the nature of being in the park and enjoying the park. And that is a pretty huge park on the American side that they don't have on the Canadian side.
right, right. It's much more, it is, it's more like, it is a national park and it's treated as a national park, not a commercial type situation. And if you're used to going to the national parks or have seen what they're like, that's the feel you get from the American side. And we just are thankful and grateful that we're able to enjoy this kind of thing with our customers more than most, I think. Uh,
Well, then the other thing is the wineries that we had a chance to visit were really good for Mother's Day.
yeah,
They provided some extras and they gave everybody a little something different for Mom on her on Mother's
yeah,
Day.
yeah. The three wineries we actually tasted at in New York were Liberty, Merritt, and Willow Creek. And they all, there wasn't one that I would say did better than the other, but I'm telling you, we took a lot of wine out of each one of those. It was, I think, the most enjoyable tasting was probably at Liberty, where they've just put a new pavilion up with a little central fireplace that was going on and tables for everyone. I won't say their wines were better or worse than any other place because everyone has their own taste, but the atmosphere to be able to do that was quite nice.
And the owner at Willow Creek told me, she said, you guys can come back here anytime. All you need to do is give us a call. If we're closed, we're opening up.
Yeah, we do an enjoyable time. Folks seem to have a terrific sense of fun when they're in there tasting their wine. And then we had a really big surprise. We had arranged to stop for dinner at Grand River Cellars in up in Geneva, and or is it Geneva?
Yeah.
That area.
Yes.
And we thought that they were going to be open only for sandwiches. And because the weather was so great, they kept the kitchen open for full dinner. And we were able to eat outside. And while it wasn't included with the tasting on San Juan, I think probably 80% of the people either tasted or had a glass or two of wine with dinner. So it turned
It
out
made
wonderful.
it made for a great Mother's Day weekend. Just getting away, even though it's just an overnight trip. It was still very relaxing, and everyone seemed to have a great time. The one comment we got the most was, if I could have stole the bed out of that hotel, they
And
would have taken it home with them.
And because of that, and because of the response we had, and I have now been convinced that we will do that again next year, folks. So plan on your Mother's Day for next year. Take mom. We'll take her up to Niagara Falls and maybe have a sip or two with her. Uh, Normally we don't go back 2 years in a row, but it was just so nice this year. We thought we'd give it a whack again next year for 2 years in a row.
If we can duplicate the weather next year that we had this year, you're gonna love it. So come on and go with us.
Well, that's our report right now. What we're going to do, we do have this Dominican Days cruise coming up, so we thought we'd run a little video on Puerto Plata, which is the one of the two stops we're going to be making. Last month we did the Bimini stop. This is a little longer, maybe 6 minutes long, but it gives you a highlight of what's in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and then we'll be back with our contest winner and say goodbye for the month.
Discover Pop. Discover Pop. What has it all? 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 Discover Pop. 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 What has it all? 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 What has it all?
Isn't that a lovely place?
It looks like it's going to be so much fun.
I really, I've been to the Dominican a couple of times, but I've never been to Puerto Plata, and I am looking forward to it. I believe the tour Pat and I are going to do. I don't know what tour you've looked up yet, Reg. We're going to do the learn Puerto Plata by eating your way through. I think it's a three meal stop during the day as we get the history and the culture of Puerto Plata. So I don't know if you've looked and
Now,
seen.
I looked at some of the excursions, but I don't think we've picked one out just yet. There looked like a couple that looked pretty interesting. So
Well,
we're getting close. We'll something down on the books and say this is what we're going to do, but any of thing is subject to change based on how things go after you get on the ship.
isn't that the truth? Well, we had a banner group take a look and see our show last month. Glad to see it. Reg, who was number 83?
Number 83 was Carmen. Carmen, oh, let me get my last name right. Carmen Jones. Oh no, Carmen Jean. Carmen
Carmen
Jean.
Jean. Okay,
Carmen Jean.
so, Carmen, we're not sure who you are. Glad you were looking at our show. Get a hold of Reg. Either email him, call him, text him, message him some way, and we'll get you a $25 gift certificate for any San Run travel tour. So,
And we're looking forward to seeing you join us.
yeah, it'd be great. Reg, got any parting thoughts?
Well, parting thoughts is COVID is coming back. The numbers have been going up in some places, going down in others. Do what you got to do to protect yourselves. Do what you got to do to keep yourself and your family safe. But travel is back, and people are moving around and getting into traveling and seeing the sights and the sounds of the world. And Sand Run is set and ready to take you on those trips of a lifetime. So come on and join us, and just be safe as you go along the way.
Great thoughts. Till next month, this is Steve.
This is Reg.
Bye bye now. Safe
Yeah,
travel.
we're out of here.